On the 13th of February 2017, a suicide bombing took place on the Mall Road in Lahore, Pakistan, where a group of chemists and pharmacists were holding a protest at Charing Cross in front of the Punjab Provincial Assembly. According to Punjab Police sources, 15 people were killed, including several police officials, and at least 87 were injured. Jamaat-ul-Ahrar, a faction of the banned Tehrik-i-Taliban (TTP), claimed responsibility for the attack. Local authorities cordoned off the site to begin investigations. According to Pakistani authorities, the attack was orchestrated from Afghanistan, where the militant group operates sanctuaries. On the 23rd of February, Pakistani security forces killed the mastermind of the attack, Wajihullah, near the Afghan border following the launch of Operation Radd-ul-Fasaad. Background: the attack took place less than a year after the Gulshan-e-Iqbal Park suicide bombing, which occurred in Lahore in March 2016. At the time of the attack, the targeted location was populated by a group of pharmaceutical manufacturers and chemists, who were demonstrating against a Punjab government crackdown on illegal drugs. There were at least 400 protesters present at the Mall Road, and a significant number of police officers were deployed to the venue to maintain the situation. Earlier on the 7th of February, the National Counter-Terrorism Authority, NACTA, had shared intelligence with Punjab's Home Secretary, police and rangers over the threat of a possible terrorist incident in Lahore. According to Punjab's Law Minister Rana Sanaullah, appropriate security measures had been taken following the alert, adding that, "The spot where the blast took place is always under threat. Even if there was no alert, strict security measures are always taken in the area." Quote. Bombing. The Charing Cross, located across the Punjab Provincial Assembly building, where the protesters were assembled. The suicide bomber struck the protest in the evening at around 1810 local time. Police personnel were believed to be the primary target. The DSNG van of Vaj TV, close to which the bomber had struck, was completely destroyed as a result of the blast. 2 more DSNG vans were slightly damaged. In total, at least 18 were killed and over 90 were wounded in the Lahore bombing. Aftermath. Following the attack, the injured were immediately shifted to Mayo Hospital and Sirgang Aram Hospital by Rescue 1122 ambulances. On the 15th of February, the Pakistani Foreign Office summoned Afghan Deputy Head of Mission, Syed Abdul Nasser Yusufi, and presented a dossier outlining evidence of terrorist sanctuaries, financiers and handlers from Afghanistan who were involved in the attack. On the 17th of February, Chief Minister Punjab Shehbaz Sharif announced the arrest of Anwar ul-Haq, the alleged facilitator of the attacker, who belonged to FATA's Bajor agency. He also claimed that the suspects involved in planning and carrying out of the attack belonged to Afghanistan. Reactions. Domestic. Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif condemned the blast, expressing in a statement, "We have fought this fight against the terrorists among us, and will continue to fight it until we liberate our people of this cancer, and avenge those who have laid down their lives for us." Quote. A statement released by the military's Inter-Services Public Relations stated that the Army Chief, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, had called upon local military commanders and intelligence agencies to provide all possible assistance to the civilian authorities and apprehend the perpetrators. Punjab's Chief Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced a day of mourning following the incident. Local residents denounced the perpetrators and implored the government to do more to ensure the safety of citizens. The Pakistan Stock Exchange's PSX benchmark KSE 100 index finished with a fall 0.40% or 197. 72 points to end at 49, 767, 91. As investors remained concerned over the terrorist attack, the KSE 100 index fell by as much as 435 points in intraday trading. Trading volumes fell to 353 million shares compared with the previous day's tally of 362 million. International. Bahrain. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Bahrain strongly condemned the terrorist blast, and expressed its heartfelt condolences and sincere consolation to the relatives and families of the victims and its wishes for speedy recovery of the people who were wounded in this terrorist act that is alien to all religious, human and moral values. It affirmed the support of the Kingdom of Bahrain to the friendly Islamic Republic of Pakistan in confronting violence, extremism and terrorism of all sorts. China. The Chinese government expressed its shock at the incident, and issued a condemnation. We condemn this terrorist attack and extend deep condolences to the victims. We honor the law enforcement officials who sacrificed their lives in the explosion. We express sincere sympathy to the families of the victims and hope the wounded recover at an early date. Quote. France. The French Foreign Ministry strongly condemned the attack and reaffirmed the determination of Paris to stand by Pakistan in the face of the scourge of terrorism. The ministry expressed condolences to the families of the victims and wishes for the recovery of the injured. Iran. The Iranian Foreign Ministry condemned the deadly terrorist attack. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman Bahram Qasemi said, "Through such inhuman and brutal measures, terrorist groups seek to target the determination of regional nations in fighting terrorism." Qasemi expressed sympathy with the Pakistani government, people and families of the victims, saying that Iran would always stand by Pakistan in their battle against terrorism. Turkey. Turkey strongly condemned the terrorist attack that targeted a group of protesters in Lahore. The Turkish Foreign Ministry said in a statement that it had received the news with great sorrow that targeted the demonstration and expressed condolences to the government of Pakistan and the brotherly Pakistanis and the families of the victims of the terrorist attack, and wished God's mercy upon those who lost their lives and a speedy recovery to the injured in the attack. Turkey reaffirmed her stance to stand by Pakistan in her fight against terrorism. Saudi Arabia. An official source at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs expressed the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's strong condemnation of the bomb attacks in the Pakistani city of Lahore, killing and wounding tens of people. The official source offered the kingdom's condolences to the families of the victims as well as the government and people of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan, wishing a speedy recovery to the wounded. United Kingdom. British High Commissioner Thomas Drew called the attack cowardly, and expressed his support for the victims. United States. The Department of State's deputy spokesperson, Mark Toner, addressed a press briefing in Washington, during which he expressed condolences for the victims' families, and conveyed the U.S. solidarity with Pakistan. Supranational.